Hey there guys, I am Sonic Ghost, and welcome to another challenge. Today, this is one of the hardest things I've ever faced in a video game from my childhood. I've beaten this, I think, 2 or 3 times in my life at the very most, and I had this game ever since 2004. We're going to be looking at the Showdown match here in the event mode on Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now this mode, this mission from this mode, oh boy, it gets very challenging. The last few missions of this were really hard, but this mission here, level 51, Showdown, this mission alone made this whole entire thing a challenge to get done. Because this is just, it's brutal. Trust me, this mission is brutal. I've only cleared it 2 or 3 times in my life because of that. And I had this game for years, so that's saying a lot. Now, the first time I ever beat this was with Link. So, for sentimental reasons and such, I'm going to go ahead and use Link here. You might hear a lot of button clicking, but that's because I'm using a GameCube controller that has like fresh buttons on it. I'm using this Kuma Shockwave controller I reviewed like a few months ago. It was near the beginning of, me posting videos on my channel here. But nonetheless, alright, that aside, let's get this started. It has really good music, but there's a big strategy I recommend taking. Get rid of Giga Bowser first. He is going to be your biggest problem. Because this guy, oh boy, he is strong. And when I'm saying that, I'm not really joking at all. This guy, no pushover. Oh, jeez. He's the biggest on the field, as you can tell, obviously. Another thing is, his attacks are pretty devastating. Giga Bowser is basically this game's uber character. Any character that would ever get banned in a tournament, if you can play with this guy yourself without hacking, yeah, this guy would be the first to be banned. I wouldn't doubt it. Yes! He committed suicide! Yes! This match has just been made a lot easier. Oh crap. Never mind. Okay, it would have been easier if I saw myself falling off the cliff. I might be able to take care of the others with 1 life if I get Giga Bowser dead, but I don't know. Once again, I'm going to apologize for the button clicking, but it's necessary. Yes, yes, yeah. Aww, he almost committed suicide twice. I would have been happy about that. So, if I could just careful to go over some of his attacks here that are really special. The ones you really need to watch out for are smash moves, because they do a lot more damage, and also they have usually a negative effect to them. So, sometimes it's better when he has an item, sometimes it's not. When he has the beam sword or the lipstick, those are 2 items I always need to watch out for, and I'm already dead. Yeah, see? I'll do this 1 more time, and then I'll probably leave in like a death montage or something. But as you can see, that's one of the reasons why I say this is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done from my childhood. Not my childhood. I don't know what a childhood would be. But this is one of the hardest things I've ever really done in my childhood in video games. Because this guy, they just made really, really, really difficult. And I have seen hacks of Melee using Action Replay where you can play with this guy, and yeah, when you can, it's amazingly strong to oh, what the heck? I really don't know what that was. Oh, no. Carefully. Alright. But, oh no! Was not expecting that. Is that the ray gun? I think it might be the ray gun. Gotta be careful with that, too. Oh, dang it! I thought it was Ganondorf for some reason. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and retry this. In the event missions, they give you the option to retry by pausing and pressing Z. I'm going to take that option. Now, this fight itself is kind of interesting because this is this final Showdown match. It has all of the evil protagonists they put in this game. Well, not Mewtwo from Pokemon, Ganondorf from the Legend of Zelda series, and then Bowser from Mario. But the thing is, they gave Bowser steroids and gave him some superpowers along with it, because he's devastatingly stronger than his average counterpart. that is why I'm so glad when I saw him in Brawl as a final smash move. That only lasted for a few seconds because, well, it's nice to be able to annihilate your friends with that move. Being able to do it very cheaply, yeah, big problem. I've seen glitches in the game, though, where there are ways to keep Giga Bowser, but that doesn't really help you all that much because the ways you do it are very, very, very rare. And when you can use them, you can't really use Giga Bowser's power to its fullest extent. So it's almost meaningless. It was the same way for the giant Jigglypuff little glitch. I need to get this. I'm now invisible. It's better if you're invisible because it's easier to tell where you are, especially if you pause the game like that and zoom in, then you know exactly where you are. You can see the borders very, very firmly in some places, and then when you highlight over another character, you can see them disappearing. See another character disappear, you can obviously tell where you are. When a computer opponent has that, it's much harder to tell who's who. Oh, okay, I don't care if we're getting pounded by Chikorita's Razor Leaf. Okay, maybe now I do. Okay, 1 life each. If I can get Giga Bowser out here first and survive, I might be able to take out the other 2, but that's kind of iffy, because look at their life count. They haven't died once. Not a good thing for... No! Come on. Throw it, Link! No, not off the cliff! Okay. No! Oh! I thought I was as good as dead. Okay, maybe now I am if I don't make it again. Ah, crap. You know what? I'm gonna leave him 1 more of these because I have a little story to tell about this too. So, let's go ahead and get started. And my story with this event match itself, I had to do this 2 or 3 times. I did this only twice to beat it and actually have it saved on my memory card, but I did... Whoa, no! I'm not counting that so soon, I'm sorry. It might seem cheap, but trust me, for this kind of thing, it's necessary. But this event itself, I had to do 2 times in order to beat it and actually have it, you know, shown beat. Why? Well, I wasn't going for trying to 100% the game again just because of the fact, well, I want to. No, it's more because the first time I had all these beaten, I had everything unlocked except all the trophies, which I don't care about really because all trophies in this extremely hard, some of them not even worth it. Oh no, he has it! Drop that Pokeball! Yeah, I don't care if you throw it off the cliff, as long as you don't throw it at me. Okay, but going back to my story about this event I had to do twice for 100% reasons because of the simple fact that my memory card got corrupted, and the day when it was corrupted, I was really upset because I was going to actually play this game when I first noticed it. And it was a huge card. It was one of the biggest cards you can get for the GameCube, you know, the maximum size of my memory card. And it got corrupted. It had a good amount of saves on there that were 100%. So that meant I had to not only redo this game, but I had to redo a lot of other games to get a 100% file. And that is annoying on its own, but it's especially annoying for this game because it takes you hours and hours and hours to unlock all the stuff for this, especially if you want for multiplayer. All the characters isn't too bad at times because there are workarounds, but not all of it was easy. This is a case in point moment. I went ahead and I did all this, you know, the 1-player stuff again, just because it was a little faster to get everything 100% wise from that, than to go and actually, you know, let the game sit by itself, or me playing hours and hours of melee matches. It was just a lot faster for me just to do the single player again. I don't care if you have that because it's gonna be easy for you to drop the umbrella. Okay. No! Oh, Ganon punched. Shut up, Ganondorf. Just gotta combo you. Oh, no, you don't. No! I'm sorry, that was a loud no. Good thing there's no one else in the house to hear that. But, well, you got my big story behind this. And this is why I just have a good hatred towards this mission as well. Because, trust me, this has had a few broken controllers to it as well. But I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's experienced that kind of issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a nice little montage here if I don't get it on this try. If I get it on this try, I'll probably come back with post-commentary, but I really doubt that's going to happen. My odds of getting this now on this try, with the luck I've been having, pretty slim. So with that, let us begin. Oh, that wasn't even fair! I was like, how many combos in one? Okay, I don't know what else could be luckier than that. Okay guys, coming back in here with some post-commentary because this right here, this is the match. Luckily, it didn't take me too long after I said I'll just do some montages and such. You know, it's funny, as soon as I always say that stuff, I have really good luck with this and somehow get it faster than I think I will. But besides that, moving on to the actual match here. This is the match that I do defeat these guys. It was a lot of triumph, but all worth it. When I was cutting, I was listening to some inspirational music, just some remixes of Dragon Ball Z songs, because I am a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. As a kid, I loved the show so much. And just hearing all those themes from the show were bringing back some nostalgia. And I was listening to some remixes of it. That really got me pumped for this. The music was just really helping me get through it a little easier. I think that's one of the reasons why I did so good with these matches that I cut. Well, mostly this one. Some of the other ones were not as good. You only saw 2 little clips in here because I didn't really have too many big failures I would show. They were just basically simple things where I didn't even talk sometimes. And it was only like 2 or 3, I think maybe even 4 deaths, really. From, you know, KOs completely. So it wasn't really all that much you missed. So it's a good thing I just cut right to this after those 2 moments. But those were the 2 moments I, you know, felt to keep in. But with that, let's go ahead and actually continue. We're already down to our final stock on Bowser here. Pretty good, pretty good. Usually when you're on 2 stock yourself and when Giga Bowser's on 1 stock, you have better odds. But the problem is with that, I notice this at times, but sometimes, I don't know if this is actually true, I'll see this happening. When Giga Bowser is on his final life, the other 2 seem to be even more aggressive towards you. I don't know if this is true or not, but I don't know, I just always notice that. And I don't know if it's an actual true characteristic of their characters in this fight, or it's just some random coincidence I run into or something, but I don't know. I might just also be overthinking it, because they might not be more aggressive. It just might seem it because Giga Bowser's on his final life and I'm more panicked. Especially when I get on my final life. But with that said, we'll go ahead and take out Giga Bowser here in just a second. The best idea with Link, I kept on finding this really working well. Just jump attack him. Doing that down thrust attack really helps. That builds up his damage, and then when you can get a good smash on him, take the advantage. Luckily, I had the chance, and Giga Bowser was defeated. Once you get down to just Ganondorf and Mewtwo, it's not too bad of a fight. In fact, I might be on 1 stock, and my odds don't look all that good for me. But actually, you'd be surprised. I played this game a lot growing up. This was a game I loved to play countless of times, either with or without friends. Because it's just a lot of fun to play, and I got really good at this game over the years. I'm really good with Brawl, and Link still stands to be one of my best characters in both of the games. Standard Link in Melee, and Toon Link especially in Brawl. I mean, I'm okay with Standard Link, but he's a little bit slower in that game than he is in this one, so I prefer him in, you know, Melee here for standard form, and I prefer Toon Link in Brawl, but you know what, getting back to this real quick, there's only a little bit of this fight left. Being able to do stuff like that, being able to use your boomerang and the bombs is another good strategy with Link, because that weakens these guys a lot more. And we're almost down to the very end of this, and when my commentary kicks back in, so be prepared. Yes! Whoopee! I did it! just lost manly points for that. That was one of the best matches I could have ever had for that mission. That was amazing. Yes! There you have it, folks. There you go. And that only took me 20 minutes to record. Only 20 minutes. I could have sworn that this episode would have been one of the longest videos I would have to record in a very long time because of this. But only 20 minutes of recording! Yay! More manly points lost. So, that's gonna do it for this challenge. That was really interesting. I'm gonna end it off with the title screen. Oh man, I'm just proud of that. I mean, that was really, really, really good. That was a really good match. And I'm glad I got it all on video. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed that challenge. That was one interesting one. It was pretty fun. So, with that, I'm going to leave you guys off with the title screen, and I'll see you guys next time.